Oh, wait. Before I forget. Woo. There's 3 people in here. No one's talking. Nope, there's 6 people in here. No one's saying anything. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm sure some people are tuning in from the short of clearing the air. But yeah, we had to do that real quick. Fucking been 70 degrees, 60 degrees, and want to drop down to fucking 30s and 20s tonight. It's rough on my fingers right now. Other than that, I'm good out of here. It's just rough on my fingers. They're not even like really that red or anything. They're just fucking cold though. I hate when it does that. Because it does that shit all the time. it'll like be cold. It'll be like in the like low 30s, maybe high 30s, and like maybe high 20s, low 20s, and then it'll go up in the 60s, 70s, and then it'll drop back down. Yeah, I'm homeless. That's what happens when Helen Keller serves out ServSafe licenses and promotions, and then I tell a cop to do their job after the way station in my area was closed for 8 months, and I made a Facebook post about it. Opened up the next day. Then I got arrested back in 2022 for resistive truck delay. I told the cop to go do their job. I mean, you're the brokey though. Wait, hold on, wait, hold on. I'm on block ban delete you real quick. Hold on. Where do you work? Water? I'm curious. Where do you work? I'm curious. Where? Where do you work? Where exactly do you work? I'm just curious about this. Where do you work? Please tell me you work in like customer service. You work at Wendy's? Yes, I already know you cross-contaminate everything. Are you a cook? Are you a cook? Or are you strictly cashier? And even if you're cashier, you're cross-contaminating shit. Janitor? There's no such thing as a janitor at Wendy's. That's just called a fucking side job. It's called side work. Hey, New Hampshire. You work for Google? Well, New Hampshire, you practically work for me then, at that point. Here, relatively soon. Not much. Fuck yo mama. It's a terrible username. I'm not begging. My Cash App and PayPal information are there because if someone asks, is there a way to donate to me outside of YouTube, I don't have to tell them to go to my description of the video. It's right there. Anyways, you have a job out of pity, my friend. I'm a block ban delete you. Make sure to change your gloves when you touch the raw beef, okay? And make sure to wash your hands when you come back from the bathroom, all right? Yeah, Cody, I'm hanging in there. I'd continue to grow my stream and go, like, push through the cancel culture, gaslighting, smear campaign on my stream. You know, praying to God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from sacred Bible, you know, providing entertainment, talking about God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from sacred Bible, you know, maybe listening to music, playing video games, and all that other good stuff. And making money. Oh, yeah, give it time. Hey, bro, when I shaved my beard, Google thought I was a kid. Give it time. Give it time, New Hampshire. It's a little above your pay grade right now, but give it time, New Hampshire. What was I being canceled for? Because of my political opinion, my First Amendment right, religious beliefs, independent journalism, and my comedy entertainment podcast. That's why I was being canceled. Oh, no worries, Joe. Shout out from America, North Carolina, Alamance County. I appreciate you tuning in. You had armed guards. Yeah, you got to worry about some wacko coming in there and shooting everybody. Like, well, bro, are you like the CEO, New Hampshire? These are going to be decisions you don't know about. Unless you are. What position did I take that got me canceled? Prophet. President. General. Like 5-star. All of them. I don't care what branch. No, not Prophet Muhammad. How to end up in my situation? No bullshit. Helen Keller gives out ServSafe licenses and promotions. And then at the end of the day, I got arrested for resist, obstruct, delay because the way station in my area was closed for about 8 months. I made a Facebook post about it, opened up the next day. I told a cop to go do their fucking job. They didn't like that. They arrested me on August 12th, 2022 for resist, obstruct, delay for 34 days. I was in jail, and I got out September 15th, 2022. And they disposed the case. And at that time, I was taking care of my mother who had a 4.9 out of 5 aneurysm in her pelvis. And the day I got arrested, she was getting out of surgery and was in recovery. So I got sent up Schitt's Creek because she got sent up Schitt's Creek. And then again, Helen Keller and their ServSafe licenses. I'm like a Gordon Ramsay, John Taffer hybrid employee at a food restaurant. And these people all suck at their job. I'm going to be honest with you. And we have a job out of pity. I don't know how else to put it, why I'm in my situation. And then other than that, I have a very polarizing political opinion, and I've pissed off a lot of rich people. That's all I can tell you. The rich people aren't happy with me. And you got to remember, the rich people sign your paychecks. Yeah, go piss your bosses off. Because I'm the boss now. See how much people want to help you. But before I ignore all the rest of the chat, let me scroll up. That's kind of how I ended up with my situation. I'm not a retard, Patty, but okay. Well, I'm not trying to say you were broke, New Hampshire, but these were above your pay grade decisions, meaning you have no say in the matter. Are you the CEO? Are you the CFO? Okay, all right, I'm gonna block, ban, delete these people because I'm not repeating myself. I just answered that. They're just being dumb. Me, I'm politically independent, dog. How many times I have to say this, whether it's in the comment section or on my stream, I'm politically independent. I do not know how America is supposed to move forward if every 4 to 8 years I'm tearing down trillions of dollars of infrastructure for partisan reasons and to be vindictive. Why I would go into office and dismantle the JCPOA, Title 42, all this other, or Title 41, excuse me, and all this other shit when I can amend it and do all this other stuff with it. No. Long story short, yeah, you got to eat the rich. Unfortunately. And then you got to micromanage the rich after that, because eventually it'll start corrupting again and becoming a fucking void as it is now. For me, I'm in the woods in North Carolina, LMS County. No, New Hampshire. It wasn't an attack at you, oh, you're broke, blah, 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 blah. No, it's just, you don't have a say in the matter. It'd be like being an employee at McDonald's or something, someone's bitching at you about the prices. And you're the general manager or regional manager. It's still, at the end of the day, you had no say over the prices of that store. There's nothing I can tell you. You know what I mean? That's what I meant above your pay grade. It's not that I'm trying to shit on you. It's the reality of the situation. Well, what I'm trying to say is why I'm politically independent is because you have the Republicans who will come in and make legislation and infrastructure and everything else for America and invest in it. And then 48 years go by, what they invested in is not completely done yet. It's a 20-year project, 20-year project. The Democrats come in and they tear that shit down. And then they do their own investments in infrastructure. And then guess what? 48 years pass, and what they wanted to get done doesn't get done. Because the Republicans come in after that and tear everything the fuck down. versus them sitting in the middle like I do and saying this works, that doesn't work, we can amend that, that's got to fucking go. Albeit you lose some money, you're saving a lot of money, the taxpayers' money of what they invested for in legislation and infrastructure in the United States of America. Rather than vindictively just partisanly taking it down. For here in America. Because the last politically independent president we've ever had was George Washington. Other than that, it's been a Democrat and Republican ever since. Yeah. I know you're from UK and stuff, so it's a little different. But you know, that's like your red, blue, and like yellow parties over there type thing. One of them get in and tear down the infrastructure of the other one. The best thing about being homeless, I say it humbly, but I feel more connected to God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, most sacred Bible. At no point am I saying I'm perfect and I'm sin-free type thing. Like, oh yeah, we're best friends connected and close. But like, I don't know. I'm in the Lord's home. Yeah, I could be in a box with 4 walls and a roof. But, you know, I've been through tropical depressions all the way up to Category 5 hurricanes, polar vortexes, and heat waves out here. So, I mean, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, one second Bible, take care of me. And the human body stronger than you believe. Yeah, Josh. I know a little bit about EU, like Europe and UK politics. Albeit since Brexit, it's a little bit different because the EU, I know if they wanted to pass something in their country, they had to get everyone in the EU to sign off on it. And then you couldn't tax anyone like other than what they were being taxed by, what was set by the EU and all this other shit. Briefly, but that was like back in shit. That was like 2018's 2020 days when I was looking into that. I don't know how much has changed these days. I've been too busy with like American politics. Oh, excuse me. No, I know. That's why. Well, be it Ukraine's going to be Russia, but that's why I was trying to tell Ukraine not to join the European Union or NATO. No, Pablo, I know when I say my S's, my mouth goes off that way. I had 2 extra front teeth behind my 2 front teeth. So, like, where my tongue's supposed to really naturally sit when I say an S, it may, like, I don't know, my mouth does all that shit. Like, albeit I really don't have any teeth anymore left anyways, they're all rotted out, but like, your 2 front teeth, picture 2 front teeth behind those. I had that growing up a little bit. So when I would talk and try to like say my S's, my tongue goes in a weird spot on like the roof of my mouth. It's not where it should be. You know, it kind of should be like flicking straight down there, but like it's in like the middle of the roof of my mouth. When I say my S's, a little bit. It's not where it should be. What am I drinking? Happy juice. Tolerant juice. Well, it's not that bad. I didn't have a stroke. Jesus Christ. I'm going to say something with an S in it, I'm good. And depending on how my mouth's moving a little bit, you don't really see it. Like, I mean, it'd be appreciated. There's only 5 likes. There's 59 people in here. I'd like a like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. Like, yeah, good morning, Juice. I've been up since like fucking 4:30 this morning. I went to bed kind of early last night. Kind of started getting pissed off in league a little bit. And bored. Yeah, Joe. Or, I mean, not Joe. Josh. No, it is Joe. Excuse me. Dude, no bullshit. It sounds lame. Donnie, money. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, money. So that way, if I need to use the money to get a phone time, food, whatever the fuck I want or truly need at the time, I can. Money. I don't know how to read Cyrillic or even enunciate it, but yeah, you have a great day today too. Hey, from America. Yeah, George, I know I'm rich in the spiritually. Materialistically, I'm poor to people. I'll go ahead and tell you now. I have the job. But, okay, bud. Anyways, I'm a monetized YouTuber. But, anyways, Black Man deleted. What's up? Oh my god. Oh. You like Bush, not the drink? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, whatever that's supposed to mean. What's my advice to the youth? Trust in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, and the Sacred Bible. That's what I tell you. Put God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, and the Sacred Bible first. Best thing you can do. That's what I tell the youth. What's the story that led me to being homeless? It's in the description of the video, man. I'm so tired of repeating it, but I'll repeat it one more time. Okay, look. I'm big into politics. I post a lot of politics. Back in the day, like when I did have a house in 2022, I'd be watching C-SPAN in the background while I'd be on my phone looking at like the news and political shit and keeping up with it and posting on it. Well, Congress on C-SPAN bitched for 3 days in a row about a fentanyl crisis. Well, the weigh station in my area was closed for about 8 months. I made a Facebook post about it being closed. It opened up the next day. Well, as I'm driving down the road, or well, down the highway, the wheels on my car started wobbling. So I pulled over into the median of the highway, about 50 meters behind a state trooper that had someone pulled over. Well, I get out of my car and leaning on the median. And then the trooper gets out of his car wondering what I'm doing, which pisses me off. So I tell him he needs to rip up his ticket, whatever the fuck he's doing, get his ass to the weigh station. He knows me by name, tells me to get the fuck back in the car and leave. I do. 3 days go by. I'm going to pick up my mom, who's getting discharged from the hospital for a 4.9 out of 5 aneurysm in her pelvis. Well, there's a name of the state trooper as someone pulled over. My car's operating fine. I don't have to pull up behind this person or anything. As I'm driving by, and my window's down, and I'm in between my lane, like my lines and everything. As I drive by, I yell, "Fucking faggot!" As I go by him, I watch this dude who's been over a 90-degree angle in the passenger window of the person he had pulled over, like robot turn from his car and like run to his car and then get in his car and then like cut his lights on and like, you know, vroom vroom off and catch up with me. They pulled me over. The guy I yelled at 3 days prior shows up. They pretty much ripped me out of the car, put me in cuffs. They arrest me August 12th for resistive shock delay. I was in jail for 34 days until September 15th, 2022. When I got out. And mind you, the day I got arrested again, I was going to pick up my mother who's just getting out of surgery. And I was paying all the bills, taking care of her. Now, mind you, it's been over 3 years, and you know, I don't have a job. Again, I'm like a Gordon Ramsay, John Taffer, like hybrid dog. Like, I don't like cross-contamination, and like, you know, I abide by food hold times. And Helen Keller's out here giving out serve-safe licenses and promotions that allow you to be a shift leader or a manager at restaurants. And to say that and to go furthermore into the story, to go ahead and drop my resume on you for customer service, I want you to understand a lot of these places I worked at, yes, there were serious cross-contamination issues. Other places, the work just wasn't for me. And then I'll tell you the good places that were good with sanitation. And then a lot of these places I did work at, I got 5-star reviews everywhere I went, even on Secret Shoppers. But anyways, I've worked at Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars, Marco's. Papa John's, Little Caesars, Marco's, Domino's. I feel like I'm missing one. No, that's all of them. Anyways, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, Jersey Mike's, Chow's, fucking Ruby Tuesdays, Cracker Barrel, Yami Japanese Steakhouse, fucking Moe's, La Fiesta. That's the one I was missing on the restaurant one. That's where I was tweaking on. Cole Haan, Sports Endeavors, Lowe's, like Lowe's Home Improvement. I was seasonal there. That was seasonal work. Uber, Murphy's Gas Station, Dollar General, fucking Kraft Art of the Taco, O'Charlie's. I want to say I already said that one. AutoZone. And then I've done like volunteer, like electrical work with my dad. I've done volunteer, like independent contractor work. So like if you're a subdivision or like an apartment complex and you need a fence put in or like your mailbox replaced, they kind of did that. And then I did volunteer, like setting up mobile homes, like double wides or single wides, where you'd be up under that shit, like on your fucking knees and sitting on your feet, like digging a fucking 4-inch hole. It's got to be perfectly level as you level the cement blocks up and all that shit. You know, carrying 80-pound bags of shingles up on the roof. Like, I've done it all. And that's not even getting to like basic manual labor I did as a kid, let alone like yard work and mowing and all that shit. But like your good places you can eat at that are sanitation wise, no bullshit, is gonna be like La Fiesta and Moe's. Like, homie, you gotta wipe the walls down before you clock out that night. Every night. I'll go ahead and tell you now, every night. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Every night. But hold on. Let me scroll up and get back to the chat where I was at. But yeah, reality image. That's what all happened. You know, to divulge it all. Well, I appreciate that, Cashton. That'd be nice. This guy? What do you mean, this guy? Am I homeless like Jose? I don't even know who Jose is. I don't know if we're talking about the same Jose. This person can get blocked and deleted. No, I've been in this state my entire life, random dude. Anyways, whatever that's about. Jod Pork has my daughter. I don't know who Jod Pork is. Well, I'm not really trying to panhandle. Well, person's blocked, banned, deleted. What is this thing? Oh, this thing's fucking frozen. How I shower. If it ain't so fucking cold out and there's actual rain out here, like you can shower in the woods. You know, you got gyms and shit, and like sometimes, like I rarely get to like shower at family's house. Dude. Good you say. Oh, because it's dead. That's why. Third. Panhandle mod. What in the fuck is this? These people do understand this is why Ukraine's going to become Russia, right? Because of all this disrespect they don't put on my name and all the actual political work I actually do. Wait, hold on. No, Edgar. Albeit I've admitted I'm bisexual and shit on the stream. It's not a specific donation only type thing. I do have a job. I'm a monetized YouTuber, dummy. Dumb. I'm a monetized YouTuber. Oh, thank you for the donation. There. I don't want to say your real name. I don't know if your real name's the same as your username on YouTube and all that. So, but thank you for that on my Cash App. I am knowledgeable. I know a lot. I don't know everything. If you gave me $5, what would I buy with it? Probably food. I'd probably literally go to Taco Bell, get me a fucking double beef burrito, light Fritos, light 3 cheese, light sour cream, no nacho cheese, put potatoes and like the jalapeno like ranch cream in that shit. That'd be like $4.57. I can just get a regular one for like $2.98, I think. Hey Keith, another day, another dollar. Oh my god, I'm not even late. Hold on, I'm not even gonna acknowledge I got block banned, deleted that one. All right, Eric. Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. Yeah, there's more planes. Duh. Yeah, it's technically how you look at an airplane, because technically an airplane is a submarine. It's a pressurized cabin, bro. It just has wings. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how true that statement really is. I look like Beyonce. Okay, first off, I'm just gonna take the compliment. I don't know what like. I'm glad you think I look pretty. GGP, what? Pigs, wait, what? Dude, what kind of question is that? Have I been to a rainbow gathering? Again, I'm not going to sit here and keep harping on it. Okay, look, I'm gonna briefly admit it. Look, yes, I've been gay before. I'm bisexual type thing. I don't know. I'm like really straight though. I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't care. I'm not trying to like make a big deal out of it. Who fucking cares? Like it's. The only reason I say that's because the homophobes go crazy, and it's like, I'm glad you have the grandeur assumptions. I want to fuck you. And then another reason I say it is because the LGBTQ plus whatever the fuck it's become, people have gone batshit insane. So it's more or less like, y'all need to all on both sides need to calm the fuck down here. Well, no, rainbow means a lot of things, but. Laying in the this person, I'm glad that message didn't even go through. I'm just gonna block man delete it. Probably not you, Goop. Somebody, sure. I don't know. As long as it ain't beef stroganoff. Yeah, we might make hamburger helper one day. No, usually it's associated with the gay shit. That's pretty much all water, indica. And you can always boil it. It's just going to take a little bit longer to do your clothes, but at least it'll be a hot water. You know, you don't want to get it to where it'll melt your toad or whatever you're like washing it in. But nonetheless, it's hot boiling water. I have a job. You do understand I could practically train the United States of America military to survive out in like Alaska right now, right? Without a fire. You do get that, right? I don't think you do. I don't give a fuck. We in Florida, Category 5 hurricanes coming in. No, we'll be just fine. Am I a veteran? No, I'm a civilian, dog. And even if I was a veteran, Biggs, I'm not telling you, dog. At no point, again, at no point anyone talking about their military career it's going to benefit anyone but their own ego. You got to let that shit go. Wouldn't say I run reality. I help advise reality. Dude, there's 8.6 billion people on Earth, and there's only 380 million people in America. This is a lot more complicated than you actually realize. Operating a machine. Yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in for my shorts. Thank you. There's a lot of bullshit on my name. Well, I appreciate the donation to my Cash App again from you. I don't want to say your real name. I'm not sure what your username is. No, I don't have an ego with survival skills. No, there's some places with the get up I got and the setup I have. Oh, god damn, no, you're going to die. Oh, no. And I mean God, comma, damn, comma. I'm not telling the Lord to damn anything or like damning the Lord. No, you'll die. Like, no. You go up in like the Arctic Circle where it's like -60 and you got what I got on and you do this. No, you will die. Like, you will die. No, you will die. I said I practically could. Like, you got to understand, I've been out for 1,202 days homeless through tropical depressions, Category 5 hurricanes, polar vortexes, and heat waves. You got to understand, I've been out here in like -20, negative like 30-degree weather without a fire. And practically went to sleep on the ground and woke up fine the next day. That's all I'm saying, practically. Baden, I'd be careful what you say. This definitely ain't your live. You're very close to getting blocked and deleted. My shelter's not good right now for winter. No, it's a fucking summer shelter still. I'm in a tent right now that I recently got like in November. Other than that, I'm in like an A-frame tarp shelter with a tree bent over tied to another tree. This is not a complicated shelter. Like, literally. Like, look. I'm in a tent right now. And then I got an A-frame tarp shelter with the trees tied to that tree and other trees tied back to the tree that's tied over to that tree. And then it's like A-frame tarped off. This is not even set up for winter. I would not have it that open on that side. That would be closed off right now. Like, no, goddamn. That's so much cold air coming in. I did that shit on purpose. Like, I do like very basic, primitive, like 5-minute camping. Like, no, we push someone's shit like 50 miles in, we got to make camp, or we got our shit pushed in 50 miles, and we got to make camp real quick. Oh, look, there's a tree tied over to that tree. Pfft, good to go. Go to fucking sleep. At least you out of the fucking rain. It's been a minute. We won't get another Category 5 hurricane. We only got tropical depressions because God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Forsaken Bible blessed me with them after I prayed for them all to be that. Or very moderate storms. No, Keith, thank God. I've had to kill 3 snakes out here, though. Yeah, I'm white. I got a little bit of Spaniard in me. And I wouldn't be surprised. That's about it, though, that I know of. I don't want to speculate on anything else. And by white, I mean like I'm American, like Scottish, and you're like European, ancestrally speaking. I'm 100% American, born here, but yeah, Rawl, I shaved. The beard had to go. I shaved November 6th. Well, November 7th. I got banned November 6th, and then I was banned for 2 weeks for prayer, and then I got unbanned the 20th. And like, dude, when I shaved and like changed my profile picture the 7th of November, Google thought I was a kid. I got an email literally like telling me they changed my settings on Google because they couldn't verify my age. Albeit I'm a monetized YouTuber on YouTube, and they like have my tax information and everything. Well, I'm in city limits. I can't have a fire. All right, Baden. No, you're getting blocked, banned, deleted. This live is not yours. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but no, get the fuck out of here. I kind of stay in one spot, so that way if something does happen to me and I'm not like out walking around, some people know where to start looking for me. Rather than Matt's out here homeless somewhere, we got to comb the woods of America to find him. No, he's right there. What am I doing? Like, bro, like, I practically, like, I gotta say this loosely because it's not followed to, like, how the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted in what I say, because it's not how a republic democracy works, let alone a bureaucracy. But I do advise a lot of politics. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is a team effort, albeit, like, I could get egotistical and pretty much say I'd do it all, but, you know, it is a team effort. I definitely do that. I talk about God, Jesus Christ, Holy Sacred Bible. When you got 3 or more people talking about it, you're in church. I don't care if you're outside, wherever you are. I listen to music when I'm not on stream and all this other stuff. I play video games. Like, I'm trying to be an amoeba and, like, really just be a YouTube podcaster at this point, because, like, from what I could see from Mr. Beast, I mean, when you get into the fucking temples of what, Machu Picchu over there that were forever forbidden, like, money talks. So I can still advise the government from that position. So it don't really matter, and I can still do whatever the fuck I want and make a shit ton of money. Well, like other things I do, I don't make money from. And then I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. No, Baden. They were claiming this is their stream. I'm not going to free somebody that claims my stream is their stream. I do this myself and by myself and only by myself. Hey, Vibrant. Claire, it's in the description. Yes, I got banned for praying Biggs. Mind you, though, the prayer was, I pray to God, Jesus Christ, Most Sacred Bible, to punish, like, the Trump administration, their family, friends, associates, pets, with, like, death, war, famine, pestilence, and, like, wild animal attacks. I got banned for that one, like, in October. And then the one in November, I got banned because I said the same prayer, but I put it on, like, Google, X, YouTube, and all that, until they, like, cease and desisted their wicked ways. I got banned for that, Biggs. Be honest with you. I got banned for prayer. And the only reason I got banned is because it hit home. And other than that, I would have never got banned. And no, I don't like Trump. Because I want you to understand we're missing a forces unit and a dog during the al-Baghdadi raid. I've already put that in a short many times with, like, the video it's remixed from anyways. You can see the original content yourself. I don't like Trump. No. Never mind, that dude went on live television back in 2016 and asked Russia, China, and everyone to hack America. No, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I hate him. I don't even want to say hate, but, like, hate's a strong word. I don't like him. And then people went woke and went broke because they were fighting injustice for Trump that wasn't there. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. That's why your prices are what they are. I tried to warn y'all. Yeah, Biggs. Do I think the Egyptians inherited the pyramids and shit? You got to remember, Egypt's in Africa, and there were elephants back then, and elephants were bigger. Like, all of nature was bigger back in the day due to the, like, different oxygen, carbon footprint, and everything levels. Oh, yeah, our prices is, like, because Trump sucks. Like, bro, that's what happens when 55% of our GDP comes from China, that you got to import back to America, that you now have to pay 150% tariff on. I don't think you understand how tariffs work. There's no $2,000 tariff check coming. I couldn't tell you that now. Do I like Obama more? I don't want to say yes, and I don't want to say no, but I got to give you a yes or a no. Because, like, Obama wasn't perfect, but, like, I don't know, at least he knew how to politically speak at the correct time. I wouldn't see Obama calling Vladimir Putin a paper tiger. How about that? I'll put it like that. I'm not saying Obama's perfect, but he wouldn't be calling Putin a paper tiger. Because unfortunately, he had that shady business and all that shit going on over there anyways, but But you gotta remember, Obama was the fucking deporter in chief. That was his nickname. You thought Trump was bad. They don't talk about that. They don't talk about that one with Obama. Obama was deporter in chief, son. They don't talk about that one. Who don't have the balls? No, to call Vladimir Putin, I wouldn't even call Vladimir Putin a paper tiger, and I have the balls to do anything. Homie, are you just dumb? I'll go ahead and advise you now. That's something you shouldn't do. You might as well go up to Mike. I don't even want to give you that advice. I'm just going to stop myself right there. I don't know. You should look at someone's interview, and I wouldn't talk about that with that person. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to know when to say and not to say. Sure, you could not give a fuck, but you not giving a fuck gets a lot of people hurt. No, Obama has the balls, I'm sure, to call like Vladimir Putin something, but it's not going to be a paper tiger. Because I want you to know, when Trump called him a paper tiger, there was the most massive attack on Ukraine that has ever happened. Ever, by the way. You're not even acknowledging that fact. No, America's not the greatest and strongest country in the world. And if you want America to remain the strongest and greatest country in the world like you falsely believe it is, because you believe you have control, that illusion of control, but you might want to go look at the global war on terror and the $10 trillion you spent over 20 years fighting people in flip-flop robes and AKs. And then you're trying to claim all the inflation is coming from Ukraine and Israel that only got a few $100 billion over 4 years. Or 3 years now. 2 to 3 or 4 years now. Name a stronger country, Russia. Russia's 1v fucking... You go 1v9 and we're there. Trust me, China and all of them are there too in Russia. So it's not like, oh, we can be if we get directly involved. No. You need to start looking at this a little bit more logistically. No. It's not America anymore. And if you want it to be America, you got to start realizing it's that way. Not saying have confidence, go in the battlefield thinking you're going to die, but homeboy, you better start taking this a little bit more seriously. Israel's strong because of our taxes. No, Israel is strong in itself because of where it sits religiously, first off. And then second, it's people. Like, no. The Israeli people are very highly intellectual people that make great advancements in medical and technological advancements, whether y'all realize it or not. They just more or less let everyone else take the clout for it. I want you to understand the trophy system, which is one of the best anti-drone systems to exist, let alone RPG or any incoming projectile, was made by Israelis. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Never mind, they were over here trying to warn people about hybrid cars and everything back in like 2014 and back then, like the early like 2010s and shit. Because you could easily hack into those and like take over the drive control and like drive someone off a cliff if you really wanted to. That unit was so mad they got caught by Nat Geo, supposedly. You know, like, how the fuck do you know about us? You got to remember, these people have put satellites up in space. They have their own nuclear weapons. They have their own rocket scientists. Like, you know, they have their own hypersonic missiles. They're not stupid. No matter what the media wants you to believe, oh, they're corrupt and they're dumb and they're weak and brr, brr, brr. Like, no. No. Begonia? I have no idea what that is. Because again, I don't like shit talking America, but we're not the greatest country in the world anymore. It's just like that movie said. No, buddy, we're losing in everything. What are we leading in? Obesity? I mean, quite literally, like, what are we leading in? Not anything good. No, we couldn't beat them with subs alone. You got to realize there's drones and shit now. And there's been drones before. And at the end of the day, the minute you shoot one missile, you expose yourself. There is no more stealth technology keeping you hidden from that radar. So you better hope you destroy all their subs because they outnumber you 3-1. Yeah, sure, you're going to do a lot of damage, but you're still dying. You got to realize that, yeah, you got all the greatest stealth technology. You killed that many, but you're still outnumbered 3-1. And you have nothing now. Where are you going, bud? And now you're starting to overheat because you've been in this dogfight too long. Or like, no, now you're starting to move and make too much noise. Maneuvers and shit. No. Where are you going, bud? I think China would beat Russia or beat China in a war. No, China would win. I would say, like, realistically, like, military analysts and other people like that, if you, like, read what they say in articles, by 2042, China can literally 1v the world. I want you to understand, China can flood the entire world's economy right now. Like, no bullshit. China could, like, buy property, like, in your town, if it was available, make a China Mart, and sell everything there that you need for, like, 90% off. And still make a profit. And send it back to China. And still make a profit. And, like, undercut all the business around it and make everyone, like, foreclose and everything else. I hope you understand that. China wins. China's number one, unfortunately. You just got to realize that. That's what happens when you got 2 billion people. I mean, sure, you got to minus the ones that are elders and, like, kids and shit, but well, Rob, I've tried to promote a new sub, but I mean, they might have kind of got it with the manta ray, but I feel the manta ray is a little still too slow. I wanted like a speedboat underwater. Albeit it's still got to get to a certain depth to avoid planes from even seeing it type shit, but, you know, there's a lot more fancy science there. Because we're never going to close that fucking population gap. So we don't need to be making, like, aircraft the size of the USS Gerald Ford. Like, no. I could make them something like that Shikari Nabata. I've been fucking screaming at the top of a mountain. Just minus the ski ramp and all that shit. You make it a little bit bigger and put an electromagnetic launching system on it with a nuclear reactor in there and state-of-the-art equipment and fixing loopholes from the fucking damn near century-old aircraft fleet, carrier fleet we do have. Because, homie, you ain't winning any naval battle without any jets in the air. How to stop it, though? I don't know. Don't poke the dragon. Don't give the dragon ideas. I don't know what to tell you. Because, like, I don't know, take people at their face value. Like, yeah, sure, they could be lying, they could be being deceitful and looking for some clandestine operation, but, like, homie, you keep calling me a monster, I'll monster. And, like, basic, like, terms. We're all number one in illegal immigrant. This is true. This has been historically true. Well, no, where we kind of hold the advantage is the Taiwan and the semiconductors, really. And in reality, Taiwan really holds the technological advantage over everyone. Mm, no, China would win on Russia just by basic meat grinder numbers. You don't understand that? I don't see them ever going to war and really fighting with each other. I see them being like economic partners. Like, I mean, you kind of realize how you're like operating a machine here. No, look. I will say this loosely. Like when China does start, they're trying to work on the corruption, but like, I'm not even trying to say they go to war. But if they were to go to war, it's going to kind of just be like the beginning of the Ukraine-Russian war. There's going to be a lot of shit they're going to have to work out. But like, after 2 years, after a year and a half of that shit, maybe sooner, maybe 2 years, because China operates a little differently. Like, no, that's going to be a well-oiled machine. And it's going to be on a different, like, manufacturing level. You got to realize all like the assets of America that's over in China that could be frozen if they invaded Taiwan. Like, yeah, sure, you want to use all those frozen assets of Russia over there for there. Yeah, imagine all this steel and copper and yeah, you got all these electric cars here, but no, they're going to be like melted back down and reappropriated to where they need to go for like military purposes. Whether it's for China's operations or Russia's at that point. You don't understand how minimally China's operating right now. It's not a bandwagon, it's a logistics point. You got to realize China is to BRICS as NATO, USA is to NATO. Like if USA leaves NATO, NATO's fucked. China leaves BRICS, BRICS fucked. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Yeah, I've been asleep. I fell asleep at like 9 o'clock last night. It was like maybe 9:30ish. You heard I'm related to Jesus? We're all technically related to Jesus Christ. We're all Jesus Christ's children. Yeah, I went to sleep. I don't give a fuck. Woke up, God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, will shake a Bible willing, so. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know the great one. They don't talk about reality. No, they want, like, look, again, it doesn't make me proud to, like, shit all over America, but in the realities of what we got to live in, no, it's what we got to live in. And then you got to remember, they still ain't released the Jeffrey Epstein files. The pedophiles are the ones about to send you to World War III. More than anything. Like, no, over my dead body. No, no, I'm not, I will not allow that. They're in control. They got all this money. They're in control of these toys that go boom. They're in control of the military. Like, no. We're not. No, this ain't going to happen. I'm going to fucking kill somebody. I speak the truth. I don't sugarcoat shit. What am I going to do with the money? Get a new pair of boots. Like, I already got phone time, so I'm good for next month on that. Pay back Cash App because I had to fucking withdraw from Cash App to kind of get through, like, getting my phone time and everything else. I've been going through a lot of smear campaign, cancel culture, gaslighting, like, bullshit, dude. Like, even this video, as you can see, what we've been talking about, it's nothing been too bad. We'll get demonetized. I'll get no ad revenue for this video. It's not like I was like walked in a restaurant and they were playing music and I got demonetized. I'm not going to argue that. Like, no, I'm not trying to seem like you think I want money from your music and you probably don't want your music on my channel. Like, I get it. But this other shit, no, I'm getting demonetized in my other videos for no reason whatsoever. Well, no, most of the shit on the YouTube is puppetry. Why didn't Biden release them? You got to remember when like Biden got in office, you got to remember there was January 6th, Afghanistan withdrawal, all the Trump impeachments, COVID-19. Jeffrey Epstein got murdered under Trump anyways. You fail to realize that, and the missing minutes went missing under Trump. As much as you like to shift the blame to Biden. And like people did try to get them released under Biden, whether people realize it or not. They just, I guess, censored it out. Okay, you're getting block ban deleted. Person's talking about drugs. My favorite Bible verse. Forgive them, they know not what they do. When Jesus is over there being crucified for the most part. Or on his way to be crucified. You know, at any point, Jesus Christ could have said, no, God, I am done. Kill them all. Like, nope. Forgive them, they know not what they do. That's like one of my favorite verses, I'll be honest with you. No, it's not excuses. People did try to get him released under Biden. Again, it was just censored. Yeah, Caleb. It's easier said than done because we're human. We're ash and dust. You know, we're not perfect. Yeah, because they like, the Republicans could have saved themselves because they could have picked anyone but Trump, but they still picked Trump. No, incorrect. You don't love Trump. Block ban deleted. Don't lie. You don't have to lie here. It's a safe place. I don't even know why Marjorie Greene Taylor's like taking a break or resigning. That shit pissed me off. Like, as soon as she was sitting there trying to push for the Jeffrey Epstein file release, she's like, I'm getting death threats. I was like, I will fucking kill these people. Who the fuck's threatening you for the release of this? I will kill them. It's like I say when I'll kill those gay people parading down the street butt ass naked saying they're coming for your kids. Like, no, I will kill that motherfucker. And like the homophobe that thinks I want to fuck him, no, I'm glad you have grandeur delusions, though. That tells me you're gay already. Because you think I want to fuck you. I don't want to say think, but believe. Trump is a twat. I like, look, Trump's trying to appease to me a little bit by trying to do a little bit of what I say and like advise. Because like the deporting of illegal immigrants, yeah, sure, I want to do that, yes. But I wanted you also focus on the Bloods, the Crips, the Mafia, the Ku Klux Klan. All of them. Within the United States of America. Like Hell's Angels as well. All of them. Because technically those are international criminal organizations or terrorist organizations in themselves. They do nothing different than the cartels do. But this dude wants to go running down to Venezuela and go attack the cartels. And mind you, I will focus on the MS-13 Latin Kings as well, but I'm trying to focus on domestic criminal organizations and go like El Salvador in America. We're trying to do that too. But he just wanted to keep deporting illegal immigrants and then go run off to Venezuela. And I guess go bomb the fuck out of Africa after we got kicked the fuck out of there. Oh, I appreciate the donation. Where the fuck did it go? I appreciate the donation to my Cash App. It does help with this one less thing to worry about, because when there's one less thing to worry about, I can sit on my ass and play video games or like drink beer. And albeit I drink beer when the shit's about or not, but if I got time to, but no. A lot of shit, Flash. A mobile device right now. So I'll play Wild Rift on. Albeit, like, I'd be a higher rank than I am, but, like, I'm not trying to, like, admit anything so I get myself banned. But, like, no, I was, like, definitely not trying my hardest some few games there. I don't know. People kept picking, like, the same thing over and over again, and I wasn't having it. And just, they kept throwing me in off lanes, too, that I wasn't supposed to be in. I wasn't having it. Bro, it's Wild Rift is League of Legends. It's just on the mobile. Well, Jay, I mean, I'm glad you are, but I'm well aware of God, Jesus Christ, the sacred Bible. You know, I am the Yahweh. Forgive them, they know not what they do. Let you who is free of sin cast the first stone. I say this all the time. Yeah, it's a multi-online arena battle. It's a 5v5. You may, like, it's kind of like Dota. I don't know if you've seen Dota or played Dota. It's kind of like Dota. And then if you ain't played that one, you might have got an off-the-wall one, like on the Xbox with, like, Lord of the Rings. Well, it's not. Well, really, your medication. Really, a lot of your medication, Kiwi, comes from fucking China. I'm going to tell you now. Your gas comes from Canada. And your gas, petroleum, and oil, about 51% of that's imported from Canada here to the States. I don't know if you're in the States or not. Other than that, China like produces like about 80% of your pharmaceuticals right now. Yeah, Flash. I mean, you could kind of say it's kind of like Clash Royale a little bit. It's more like the most basic form of a multi-online arena battle. But, yeah. What, League of Legends? Yes. Very hard. If I tried to explain it to you, I'd practically have to, I'd speak Chinese to you, or I'd be speaking Spanish or some language you don't understand. If I had to explain League of Legends, like, yeah. No, there are like so many little key moments where, like, no, I could like flash and use one of my abilities and pretty much like root you for my whole team to kill. Mind you, at the same time I'm doing this, you can flash away from me and like avoid it all, but like, you know, you may miss flash and try to do something else. Like, you know, it's a lot of shit. I used to main top and jungle, but like I typically main support, because whenever I went top and jungle, like when I played Live League, or what I call Live League on the PC with the actual keyboard and mouse, the last time I played, like I quit. Like when I quit 1 month later, like Yumi came out when I quit Live League. But everything before that, I would top and jungle nonstop, 24/7 since beta, top and jungle. And then at a certain point, like, you know, around that time before I quit, maybe like a year, maybe year, 2 years max, I got tired of being top lane or jungle, and I kept hearing, ally slain, ally slain, ally slain. And I'm over here able to like freeze my lane, farm, and be passive and shit, and set up ganks and plays, and like looking and watching the support like not help my ADC or something. And it was just like, No, that's it. I'm going support. I can't take it anymore. And then I went like Leonia, like Nautilus support, and like Thresh support. It's the dumbest question when I was asked. No, I'm not queso. Block ban deleted. Oh yeah, I was always a fan of Jinx when they came out. I played beta. I was shocked they chose them for Arcane, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't complain from like being a League of Legends nerd that they chose them. But I was a huge fan of Jinx. I just never ADC'd. I always wanted to ADC, but I sucked at it a little bit. It was one role I never like got good at, but I kind of fuck around with it a little bit more on Wild Rift. That click to move matters so much because if you misclick on a fucking minion, like it's gonna fuck everything up, and then they're gonna hit like you hit the minion versus the champion that throws the team fight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I was a big Jinx fan. I love Rek'Sai, albeit they ended up nerfing the fuck out of Rek'Sai, bro. Oh my god, I can't wait till they release her on Wild Rift. I was a huge fan of Rek'Sai, bro. That whole screech and everything, boy. The map presence you had, like, no, I'm top lane, I'm bot lane, I don't give a fuck, it's been 5 seconds. No, I got vision, you ain't destroying my tunnels. I got your whole motherfucking jungle. Nope, there's Dragon. That's mine. No. Rift Herald's mine. No, it's mine. It's all mine. I'm too fast for you. The true damage and everything, too. Before it got, like, started getting hella nerfed. Hella nerfed. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, she's like incredibly close melee, but you could sit there and go underground and just start shooting them if you wanted to be a dick. You had that poke, so unless they had any way of like re-healing, it didn't like, you'd easily win that lane. I need to eat. I mean, I do need to eat, but I ate a lot yesterday. I'll go ahead and be honest with you. Oh, I need to stretch my legs more than anything. I've been crisscross applesauce for a while. Whew. Yeah, I watched Tim the Tatman play Arc Raiders. And a couple other people, and like spam on their stream when I was banned in November, let alone October. Albeit they weren't playing Arc Raiders at the time. Other than that, I ain't been back. Unsubscribed and everything since I've been able to stream again. Yeah, same. Happy New Year to you as well. Like I used to fuck with, like I used to main Sonya support though. That's usually what I main though, Sonya support. And the reason she got nerfed, like on the league. And why even the Odyssey event even exists. Because I don't give a fuck you were a Scion. It's been a 60-minute long game. You were like pure tank. No, I'd get support items, but like, no, you gave me time, I'd reset those things and go like fucking full AP. No, I don't care. You're gonna die in like 2 hits. I don't care. You got 6,000 HP. Goodbye. I'm sitting here with like what, 3,000 AP. I got a built-in Lich Bane, and then it stacks with a Lich Bane. Like, no, you're dead, and whatever this other ability is about to bounce off to is gonna hit is dead. And that ain't even counting my basic attack. Whoever I'm about to hit the third person is about to lose half their health in one fucking shot. Like, no. And that's why they're all stunned and my entire team's there. Like, no, I would 1v5 everything. And this is like when her heal was a lot more stronger and didn't give a shield. Like, no. And your full AP, like, no. Yeah, you put them half health. No, they're getting like a fucking fourth of that, like over half of that back. and then I count your ADC who has healed and puts it all the way back to full health. And then it's off cooldown like 1 second later. Nope, bloof. And then that stacks to your third ability to pretty much get your built-in like Lich Bane to proc again. Because now it's just a stun. And it's annoying. Like, no, where's my built-in Lich Bane and like the special ones? Like, no, there was a built-in Lich Bane, there was a Grievous Wound built in, and then there was a movement slow. That was it. Why'd they fuck with that? No, they put a stun in there. I don't need the stun. No, I need those. That changed everything. No, I don't have to build into that stupid miscellaneous, and if my team don't have a thorn mails or any form of grievous wounds, no, I can 3-stack my W or my heal and put grievous wounds on them through my passive. No, it's a fucking stun now. Yeah, they nerfed the shit out of her. I mean, she's still good, don't get me. I like how they fixed her ult, because like her ult, if like they were like within a certain range, even if it would like go through them, it would miss them and it wouldn't stun them. And you'd be over there just kind of like, what the fuck am I watching? So I kind of do like the change on the stun, but everything else in her kit, no, it was like, what are you doing? Because you didn't need exhaust, albeit you ran exhaust, and even if your exhaust was on cooldown, nope, I'm on my third ability, E, boom, you're slowed now. Me, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. Why is there only 4 people in here? The only reason I started manning her is because I needed a challenge. Like, you got to realize, I played since beta. I started getting bored. And Sonya was one of those champions that was the squishiest. Late game? No. Good luck killing her. Especially if she's, like, really full support and, like, slash tank. Like, no. She's sitting there, got, like, the support items, and then she goes, like, you go Rod of Ages and, like, a Frozen Heart. And then you're, like, Moby Boots, if they still got Moby Boots in live. Like, good luck killing you. Good luck. Let them waste everything on you, because like your team's about to just wreck them. That's all I can tell you. Let them waste everything on you. You know, other than that, before that point, you were really squish. I'm pretty much Nautilus support, and I'm pretty much undefeated at this point. They practically throw the fucking game. Bro, you can't beat that root. Passive. I'm telling you. It's free. Just boosh. You ain't going in it. You're stuck. And then guess what? You're stuck, and I got a free, like, thing to, like, knock you up a little bit. It's a quick little knock up. You'd have to be really Johnny on the spot, so to speak, with the Yasuo ult. But you can ult off of like Nautilus's like first ability. Let alone his ult. Obviously his ult you can, but like his first one you can too, because it's kind of a like pull and it'll knock you up. You might count it more as a snare though, I'm not sure. But I know his ult you can definitely do it. I don't Yasuo a lot. That's one I wanted to fuck around with a little bit more too, but because he gets the fucking unless they nerfed it, I know he gets like double crit. So you don't need to build too many crit items. You need 50% and you're at 100. Then you get built into shit that like gives you extra shit for crit, but a lot of this is different from like Live League, because I don't see Twin Guard in Live League, and Twin Guard gives you like fucking 5% tenacity, slow durate, like resist, durability, and like a bunch of other like and crowd like and other shit. Oh, armor and magic resist too. And like it stacks up 5% for like every 5 seconds to like 25-30%. For the longer you're in a fight with somebody, no, and then you already got those like free talents that give you all that shit as well. So even if you are getting stunned, it's like, no, it's over. Hi. But there's like items in there that deal damage to shields, and that's the biggest thing you got to get through the Nautilus is the shield. Because if like you don't have the boot upgrade, what is this? Ooh. Okay, well that's good news. I got approved for Medicaid. Yeah, Nautilus is scary though, but at the end of the day, like if you get in front of him or like there's a wall or something, he can't really get you. You got to more worry about Leonia. Because Leonia goes to the back one. So if you're a support and you're going against the Leonia, you always want to kind of stand behind your ADC. Because Leonia is going to hook to the one in the back. And if your ADC is behind you, it's going to hook to your ADC, and then your ADC is going to get stunned 9 ways a Sunday and then die. Now, if you're back there, it's going to hook to you, and it's like, no, hey, how you doing? Hi, I know how to counter you. I play you all the time. It's not a problem. You got to force his E. You got to force his shield, and you got to force his W and his E. Other than that, you can kind of play with his... you can kind of put him where you want to with his first ability. Like, yeah, hook me right here. I don't care. I'm about to get snared and everything. Yeah, it's fine. But, you know, his shield's gone and his E's gone, so you're not going to get slowed, and it's not going to slow everyone and do a bunch of damage to everybody. Like the counter Nautilus. I've had to play against him enough from, like, you know, because I played beta, but, like, literally to counter him. Because at the end of the day, his shield's broken to an extent. Like, no, yeah, I'm purposely engaging. Like, you got to get through this shield first. And then everyone diving on me is about to get slowed and really hurt. And the more I target someone else different, you're not moving. If I keep hitting the same person, yeah, you'll kind of get like some leeway to get away because of the like global cooldown on the snare from his passive. But if I hit you and then hit somebody else, like, no, you're both snared. And if he hooks a wall, like, yeah, sure, you're going way over there. I don't care. You're like, you're way out of the fight right now. You know what I mean? You can kind of bait him into stuff. Or whoever's playing it. Like, if I had to play against it, I kind of know how to counter it. That's all. Even if I was like Leonia. And even then, I'm Leonia. I don't care. I kind of get the same thing, just not the same fancy shield. No, my magic and armor resist start stacking really hard the minute you start attacking me. And the minute this shield explodes, it's going to hurt. Mm-hmm. Evolved. What? The only one that evolved, I think, that I know, unless there's some other new champion, is Kha'Zix. And I don't know, unless you're incredibly fed and you can one-shot everybody on the entire team, never go red. Always do everything else. It's the best, like, survivability and, like, you get the extra leap and everything. I remember that season with Kha'Zix and Rengar. Wasn't too long before then that Jinx and Vi came out. They were season 6. I can't remember exactly when Rengar and Kha'Zix were, but they're kind of early. Actually, no. Yeah, no, they came out before. I could have sworn they came out before Jinx and Vi. I could have sworn it was like the season before, like pre-season before that season. Cause sworn they came out before. Cause at this point, Sejuani and all them are around and shit. Thoughts on the Somalia scam? Bro, I could be upset with it, but you should think about the people in the state that allowed it to happen to begin with. And then how did Doge not see it? Albeit they dismantled Doge, I think, but how the fuck did Doge not see it at the time like Doge was existed? And I don't mean the cryptocurrency. I mean like Doge, you know, there's a Somalia scam going on here. Doge. Yeah, Kiwi. You know, you play something squish like Sonya, Lulu. I mean, even if you're Lulu, I mean, you can polymorph them and shit too when I think about it. I wouldn't say your brain's smooth as fuck. You're not up to date with like patch updates and like what's been nerfed and what's not the same. Because Wukong don't even have a built-in armor penetration anymore in his first ability. That's why you used to level that up kind of first. Albeit his E gave you attack speed, but like no, you got like 90% arm pen from his fucking first ability. They don't do that anymore. So you got to get the E for the attack speed. You ain't you behind right now. Yeah, allegedly there's some Somalia scam with like a child daycare. And they claimed there was a bunch of kids there and there was nobody there. It's like a big money laundering operation type thing. According to the news. Bro, so the USAID aid and shit, but they ain't even giving back to the people. They're destroying it. There's a congressional hearing on that, about that. They ain't even like selling it to farmers for like some of the shit, like it's like feed they could sell to farmers for like a very discounted price because it's not going to this country. Or not going to this country, going to that country that they would usually send it off to as foreign aid. They're just destroying it and let it sit there and go to waste. It's kind of like the FEMA shit where you see like the rooms full of like cases of water and they didn't give it to the people and claim there was no supplies. It's kind of like that. Like, bro, the government ain't gonna give you anything for free. Like, I want you to understand that. The government give you something for free. When has that ever came out of anyone's mouth before in America? Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you something for free. I'm America. I'm Uncle Sam right now. Picture the Uncle Sam poster talking to you. I'm gonna give you something for free. You know, you get Medicaid and food stamps and stuff, but you kind of pay taxes for that. So, albeit that you said it is your taxes too, but you know, why am I giving you something for free? Oh yeah, I keep up with it, Kiwi. I just play Wild Rift and League of Legends on the side. So, like, kill time. Because, I mean, I could start throwing darts in the abyss if I wanted to, but, like, you know, kind of, and I'd, like, loosely keep up with the news. I take it more at, like, grain of salt value. Because, like, the title of the article or the news or thing will be something drastic, and when you get into it, it's like, oh, that's what it is. And, you know, you got to ignore people formulating their opinion and stuff. It's just, like, you got to look at the facts and what the facts are. Like, I don't care what they're saying about this Ukraine-Russian ceasefire. What has Vladimir Putin said? Okay, Trump was on a phone call with him. Cool. What has Putin said yet? I don't care what you're speculating. What does Putin say? You can speculate all you want, but it depends on what he says. Yeah, Kiwi. Now trying to get rid of pennies there. That's why I play a league from time to time to like try to forget. I'll be honest with you. Like watch Arcane and shit like that. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to mute the stream. But as I was saying, I'm comfortable now. I got my hoodie on. Oh, that's my hearty sap. Making a munch noise. But like, no, I was used to it being 30, 20 degrees outside. Like, no, literally, it was like 2 degrees outside from the wind chill being 20-mile-an-hour winds. Because it was like 22 degrees outside. People were asking me, how cold is it? I'm like, oh, it's 40 degrees out here. And I'm out here wearing what I'm wearing. Come to find out, no, it was 2 degrees. I was used to it, but for the past week, it's been up in the 60s. I had to take this hoodie off and be just in my shirt and like this one layer of jacket here. To sleep, I could go to sleep or I'd be too hot. Other than that, I'm comfortable. Unfortunately, it's that man meme thing that women hate. You know, the level of comfort men can be in their situation or what they're comfortable with. It's one of those. Like, yeah, I mean, like, could my life be better? Yes. And, like, you know, outside of, like, what's in my short and, like, everything else, could it be better without, like, divulging in too much personal information? Like, could things be better? Yes. But, like, I don't know. It's kind of like that movie. I forgot the name of it where, like, the bartender's talking to Chris Pratt, you know. Sometimes you just got to make the most of where you are. Yeah, no. I know what you meant. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'd like a house and everything eventually. But, like, trust me, I'm comfortable. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, will say goodbye, will take care of me. I promise you on that one. They take care of me. Let me check something. See something. Oh shit, I'm gonna miss it. It's already here. Fuck. Damn. I should have checked earlier. I missed my bus. I'll have to wait like an hour. Me, I'm 32. I turned 32 in October. Yeah, no problem. I'm in North Carolina County too. You know these deals. You've been in my stream many times. God, I gotta pick up the trash again. Don't need that. Better there. Stays warm. Yeah, I've gotten incredibly quiet in the stream though. Oh, I don't know how you're homeless if you're a woman. If I was a chick, I'd be teasing my way 9 ways a Sunday to like housing. We even have to put out. Just act like I'm gonna put out. It'll be all over me. It is that easy, Kiwi. You gotta understand, I'm bisexual. No, it is that easy. If I really wanted to, no, I guarantee you I'd go find someone's dick to suck tonight. Or at least act like I was going to. It'd just be a lot easier if I was a woman. That's all I'm saying. I'd have a pussy then. It sounds bad, but hey, I'd be a fucking tease. Like, oh my god, you're gonna buy me this drink? How sweet. Oh, hey, can I go back to your place? Oh, hey, can I shower and like wash my clothes? Oh, like, I'm hungry. Okay, like, thank you. I'm gonna sleep on the couch tonight. Alright, have a great night. I'll see you in the morning. And be gone in the morning. Sorry for putting the whole voice on and everything. I ain't trying to make anyone uncomfortable. Exactly how I'd play that out. They wouldn't know. I'd get them drunk. I'd be like, oh yes, keep drinking, big boy. Yeah, keep drinking. Yeah, more. No, I don't feel like drinking a lot tonight. You keep drinking. Shh, don't tell anyone. They ain't supposed to know, Kiwi. Shush, don't tell anyone. Oh, why is my eyebrow itching? It goes, Owen, how you doing? Hey, Donnie, how are you? Albeit it's on my live and everything, and everyone sees it, you know what I mean? But it's just not. That's all you gotta do. Mind you, got to worry about them. They might get frisky beforehand, but you know, kick them in the nuts, punch them straight in the Adam's apple. I'm telling you, women got them little bony fists. I don't care, you weak. No, straight, all 10 pounds of pressure right here, just straight. It'll crack it. You'd probably damn near kill them. What is all this? Oh, food app update, and then okay, I wouldn't say you converted a lesbian. I'm pretty sure she converted herself, Chaotic Snipes, but never mind. Go ahead and tell you that now. It's not like a conversion process you have any control over with. It's called free will for a reason. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. First off, well, Kiwi, I would do that if I was a chick, but I'm not a chick, I'm a dude. So, and I'd only do that if I was a chick. Bush for breakfast? Yeah, it should be Natty Daddy, but no. The gas station near me don't want to have it, and the Sheets don't want to have it, and the Walmart don't want to have it, and we're on Tuesday now. No, I can't have Natty Daddies anymore. I should have added that into some things as well, but like, sure, let me microscopically analyze your life and your fucking budget decisions and everything. At least I do something that runs the world. I don't like, no, you fucked around and found out. Albeit my neck's not cold. Take this down. Put it up later. Yeah. My long hair, boy. I don't know how it still smells like hospital. It smells like hospital. Oh, it smells so good. Dude, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. Bullshit, I can't eat it. I don't know, she might be coming in being frisky. There's nothing I can do. Homie, I'm going on 10 years and I haven't slept sex with anybody. I shouldn't have hit show on that, but I did. So people know what I'm responding to. I could have if I wanted to. Not much I could do while I was sitting there and she's all up, pried up there and go, eat it. You know, unless I'm a married man, you know what I mean? Like, ma'am, I can't oblige. I respectfully have to take the rest of the day off and go find my wife and take her out to lunch. I couldn't tell you now. And at the end of the day, they don't pick it up or answer the door. No. I mean, yeah, sure, you could leave it there. Or they don't pay. My pizza now. I couldn't tell you my pizza now. Right. Or they send you off to some bullshit address and you're like working for Uber or something. My pizza now. No, it's different. God, my fucking fingertips, bro. I don't know why they're being such pussies this morning. They've been pussies since like 4 o'clock. They're not even that red. It's like pissing me off. They're Bodhisattva. Like the last message that came in, no one's been saying anything else. Hey, what do I have this on? Do you even subscriber mode? Nope, I don't. I just put it in there, but turn it off. No, I know there's a cold snap coming. It's an Arctic front coming in. That's why it was like 20-mile-an-hour winds yesterday. It's kind of already here. It's just going to kind of get a little bit colder from here on out. That's it. It's just winter setting in. I'm not up north where all the snow's coming in and like people are about to get fucked 9 ways to Sunday and be like stuck inside all day and like, no, it's about to be bad snow. I'll go ahead and tell you now. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Sacred Bible ain't playing. It's going to be bad. I'll go ahead and warn you now. You might want to get what you can while you can. I ain't trying to like cause any like fear mongering shit, but you might want to get what you can while you can and like bro, no, go get wood while you can and bring it inside. Albeit, yeah, there's snow on it, shake it off. Put it somewhere like in a shed. Let it dry out. Like, no, seriously. It's not going to be good. No, there's more coming, though. That's what you don't get. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It'd be like if you were trapped on a highway right now. No, get out of your car, go in the woods, go get sticks. Yes, there's snow and shit on it. Shake it off. Throw it in your back seat. Get over it. I don't care. Throw it in your back seat. Cut the heat on. Dry it the fuck out. And then get outside, make a fire, make a bonfire. And then you don't have to put wood in your car anymore. You can cut your car off, kind of save it, and conserve it. And then just pull wood from the woods and dry it out by the fire and make a bunch of bonfires everywhere. You know, when you want to go to sleep, sure, yeah, you can sleep in your car with the car on. So you can kind of conserve gas a little bit. Other than that, you got a bonfire outside all night. You need to make food or heat something up. Someone's got a gun. There might be a deer somewhere. Boom! Someone's got a knife somewhere. Oh, it's going to be a bad winter. I gotta tell you that now. It may not be for me, but like, it's gonna be a bad winter. Yeah, North Carolina is a little bit southish. It's in the middle. It's like in the middle of south and north, in my opinion. In my opinion, when you look at the United States of America, North Carolina is kind of like right in the middle of like north and south, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm East Coast. Albeit I piss and moan about things I go through and everything else. I like where I live. 2 hours that way, mountains, baby. 2 hours that way, the beach. Oh, guess what? 30 minutes or an hour this way or that way, the cut. I mean, the woods we going camping today. Like, albeit you can camp either way that way. But, like, you know, I don't, like, I don't want to camp near gators if I go near the beach, and I don't want to camp near mountain lions and bears if I go to the mountains. Like, no, I love where I'm at a little bit. I hate the people. Well, I wouldn't say I hate the people. I hate... Because when I say I hate America, people confuse me. I hate the leadership, and I hate some people here. Other than that, no, I love this place. Y'all can kiss my ass. I ain't going anywhere. Y'all going somewhere. That's all I can tell you. Oh, God. Let me check something. I want to say it was 89 minutes. Sorry, I tabbed out. I'm trying to figure out when my bus is going to get here. 73 minutes. Okay. 73 minutes. Okay. That's all. I'm not even sure what the fuck I'm going to go get to eat, but I need to charge my phone and battery pack and all that so I can do what I do and play League of Legends all night. I want to say all night, but for a little bit tonight. And you're finally able to go live on YouTube. Well, congratulations. Took you long enough. Why is there only 4 people in here? Like, what the fuck happened? Do I need to, like, reset my stream or something? Like, y'all tweaking? Y'all must be tweaking again. I got it. Damn. Smoking too many damn ciggies. Well, I mean, I appreciate everyone tuning in. I hope y'all have a great New Year's and stuff. Like, albeit I pray for what I pray and stuff if y'all been going through the social media. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I'm probably going to stream for a little bit more for sure, but I'm going to end the stream here because I got to kill, like, an hour-ish, and I don't want to drain all my battery life. I probably have about that time left, but, you know, I'd rather conserve some of it so it doesn't take my phone so long to charge up. So that way wherever I'm at, I'm not, like, charging my phone and my battery pack at the same time. It's just one. Okay, Kiwi. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one. Good luck against Nautilus these days. It should be a lot easier. I'm telling you, it's that simple. I am a League of Legends nerd. I know what I'm talking about. It goes colder than I'm acclimated for, that's for sure. Decided to be fucking up in the 60s and 70s all week, and now it wants to be down in like the high 30s and like low 20s tonight. So I'm reacclimating back to the cold weather because I got used to the like fucking 60s and 70s. Because it'd get down in like the 40s and like high 50s for the low. No, yeah, but like I had like a warm snap. It decided to go like 60 and 70 for a week. Like, I had to drop out of all my layers. Now I have to kind of put them back on. Like, I woke up and my feet were like, I went to bed with my feet a little bit wet, and I woke up, they're a little bit nippy this morning. They weren't freezing, but I could feel like the cold starting to set in on the wetness of my boots and stuff. I was like, Yep. Oh yeah, all your sinuses kind of dry out when it's like hot, and then it's cold again. All that cold air starts getting in your nose and nostrils. It's annoying. Because eventually, yeah, it'll kind of freeze and it'll get hard again, but like, I don't know, it's like that snap. It's that stupid cold snap. I don't know how to explain it. That sounds like a terrible way to explain it, but I don't know. It's not sitting at like what's your internal body temperature? 93, 96 degrees or whatever it is. It's not sitting there drying out anymore. No, it's 30 degrees outside. Albeit, yeah, it's 90 something inside your body, but the air you're breathing in is like 30 degrees. That's not the same temperature as you or close to it. No, I don't want the warm back. I want the cold to stay, and I'll be okay. I'll be honest with you. No, I mean, I like the snow, but I don't at the same time. Like, if wherever I chill at and I go to, there's no snow, I can sit and all that. And even then, though, when I'm sitting there where there's no snow, like where I can sit and be fine, the snow around me, I can smell it. It's like smelling ice. Like, go ahead and stick your head in the freezer and just smell the ice and just smell that smell of like that water and frozen. I don't know how to explain it. It gets annoying. And it starts to get to your fucking head. And hurt. It's like, yeah, it smells cold. And like, ugh. Yeah. Because there's spots I've chilled and there's been nothing but snow around me, but where I'm sitting at, it's no snow. And I can smell the snow and it's just like, ugh. Then you gotta worry about getting snow blind. Everything else. I mean, I like snow, don't get me wrong, but like, there's a lot of stuff you got to be careful of. I got you. No, trust me, I like sledding and snowboarding and stuff, but you got to be careful going snowblind and stuff too. Outside of getting frostbite and blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. No, snow's awesome, don't get me wrong. I remember playing in it. I remember we got like 2 feet of snow here one time when I was a kid. I'm talking about walking through the snow, like, bro, it's barely above my head. Like, my head's barely above it. Like, no, there's that much snow. And like, I'm going on like at least 6, 7 years old at this time. Like, I mean, I was a little bit older, at least 5, 6, 7. No, it's not snowing here. Allegedly, it's supposed to be snowing up north and all that shit. According to the news. which, you know, that will, like, you know, eventually fracture off and shatter off and, like, you know, be more snowstorms possibly elsewhere if it's cold enough and the weather allows, because there's an Arctic front coming in as well. And then my ass is over here, been used to it for last week, used to it being 60, 70 degrees right now, and it decides to be the temperature it is. So, but, and more than anything, my fingers are being counted, like, I wouldn't even say captain, but bitches. What I do with my lighter? I know it's going to be something. Still in my pocket, but... oh well. Find it later. Yeah. Well, I don't know how long that Arctic front's going to last. You know, they're talking about, like, you know, albeit yet, like, they're talking about the, like, it's with a grain of salt, because Mother Nature's going to do what Mother Nature's going to do. Well, God, Jesus Christ, one second Bible, going to do what they're going to do. But at the same time, the 60 degrees out here, no, that's going to drop in half. So it's going to be like 30s, and the 40s will be down in the 20s type shit, allegedly. Everywhere. Like, it's hitting the north the hardest, of course, because that's where the Arctic front's coming from. But, like, everywhere else is going to get really cold. Like, the cold air, like the 20-mile-an-hour winds I just went through yesterday are probably definitely hitting the south a little bit harder right now. For sure. If it's anything how that system's supposed to be moving according to, like, the map I saw. And what they're claiming it said it was. And albeit it's windy today, it's not, I mean, it'll probably get as bad as it was yesterday and stuff too, but... Oh yeah, no, the wind's a bitch. That wind is a bitch. I'll tell you now. Now. No, that wind's a bit, after being out for 3, no, fuck that wind. Bro, I will fight that wind. If I could ever harness that wind to a point where I could punch it in its motherfucking face, bro, I'm gonna punch that wind. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. I'm telling you straight, beat the fuck out of it like I was Mike goddamn Tyson, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I hate that wind. I hate it. You know, unless it's been raining and I need it to dry out, I'll deal with the wind then, but it's got to be warm. When it's cold, that fucking wind, bro, is brutal. It's brutal. I'm telling you, it's brutal. And like everything, if you don't got your hands layered right, I'm telling you, you got everything else layered right. Your hands, that fucking wind on your hands, bro. I'm telling you, it's just like, oh, why? Why does it hurt so bad? I start thinking of Dumb and Dumber and be like, Harry, your hands, you're freezing. Like, yeah, but like, look how, like, dude, look how thin these are. You can see my hand through them. Like, these are not thick gloves. And my fingers busted through just from me using, like, the phone. Really, they're supposed to be cloth, but look how thin it is. Like, no, my fingers eventually busted through, and the fingernail and everything. I got actual gloves I can put on, but, like, you can't, like, it's harder to do like little what's the correct scientific term? I'm thinking I don't know. It's harder like open door handles and shit if you don't like have actual like grip. You know, it's actually like a snow glove. The glove will sit there and kind of just swoop. So you gotta have like your fingers out and mm-hmm. Albeit I feel like people would freak out. Like, no, imagine holding a gun all day that's metal. And you're in the wind and it's cold. My head! Yeah, sure, you can have a big old thick glove on, but you got a big old thick glove trying to pull a trigger. No, I know, Pharaoh, that's what I'm bitching about. And at the end of the day, even if you have your fingertips out, no, I'm telling you, just... Oh! My head! People don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to send somewhere it's like 60, 70 degrees for a week and then send them back where it's like 30 degrees, 20 degrees. You're going to be like, oh. Bro, I'm trying to get the fuck out of homelessness for summer. I don't want to deal with it anymore, copperheads out here. I really don't. I had to kill 3 this year. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm about done. Like, I'm really done. I got approved for Medicaid and everything. I'm gonna get my teeth fixed, my toe fixed. Like, no, I'm getting close to being done. We're almost on the 4-year mark. I really don't want to go through another summer out here, but I kind of got to. Just a little bit longer. I don't wanna, but I want. I don't want to quit. Oh God. I just don't really want to go through another summer out here, bro. And it'd be like another heat wave, 100, 320 degrees. God damn it, dude. And I'm out here wearing a jacket like this that's now black, not green. Like, oh my God. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. That's the only reason I got this new thing, because I felt bad for people that donated to me, and I kept walking around in that green, tattered piece of shit. Like at some point, I'm pretty sure somebody was like, buy a new jacket. I mean, I even got a new hoodie with that shit. The hoodie was $20. This jacket was $50. There's $70 right there I'm wearing. Like, and it's from Walmart. I'm not going to some like thrift store and like wearing a dead man's coat or dead man boots or something, man. I can't do it. I don't know the whole story behind them clothes. Oh yeah, it's a Brahma jacket from Walmart, I'm telling you. It's not a Carhartt. Brahma apparently wanted to go into the jacket business, or they've been in the jacket business, and they just introduced it around this area. Other than that, they did boots. They usually do like oil, like slip resistant, like electrical proof, and like basic slip resistant steel toe boots. Yeah, it's not too bad. And albeit I'm not like laying on the ground as much as I am. I'm more in a tent, but like it's not really like, I'm not trying to jinx anything. It's not really tattering. I mean, the boots will last you for a little bit as well. I'm trying to be a walking Brahma ad. Moo! Because ironically, there's a cow on it. Well, not on the jacket, but on the boots. Oh, yeah, no. And it's not too bad in the rain. No, I stood out in like, albeit it was drizzling. No, it's not too bad in the rain either. Even if it drizzles. You know, if it was pissing rain, no, I feel like it'd be better than a Carhartt, though. Like, I feel you're going to get wet, but like, you know, it drying out will be a lot easier than a Carhartt. A Carhartt gets wet, you better hope it's a sunny day and it's hot. Because if not, that shit's going to take forever to dry out. And even if it's been a sunny all day with wind, and you have it up in the air and wind and direct sunlight, it still ain't dry. And that shit's going to weigh like 80 pounds. Albeit it ain't that heavy. Like, it'll weigh the fuck down. Especially when that cotton on the inside gets wet. Herman, I ain't seen those. There's Lone Survivor, there's Brahma, or not Lone Survivor, excuse me, I put Lone on there, excuse me, it's Survivor. My bad. That's how I had to see Survivor, so I put Lone on it, but it's Survivor, and then you got Brahma. I ain't seen Herman. Oh yeah, I've done laundry. I've done hand laundry on that motherfucker. And that, especially the tattered one. No, that thing got soaking wet. I was like, oh my God, what is this? I mean, I could lift it and everything, but it's a little jacket that's just soaking wet, and it's like, what the fuck? You know, it'd be like picking up a feather that's like fucking 500 pounds, and you're just like, what the fuck is this? Hope it's not 500 pounds. You know, it's just off. I wouldn't even say 500 pounds, but you pick up a feather and it's like 20 pounds. Or 10 pounds. You know, it's supposed to be like this light little feather, but you're like, what? Why is there so much weight for this thing? It just don't make no sense. This, I feel if it got soaked, yeah, it'd be a little bit heavy, but like not as bad as a Carhartt. I'm not even gonna lie. I just don't like the fact I feel like a fucking heartless right now. Albeit it's black. Like, bro, if I sit here, albeit I got my hoodie up too, like, you know, I throw my hood up and everything. If this thing went down to my feet, bro, I feel like a heartless. A little bit. I feel like I'm in the Kingdom of Hearts. I don't mind wearing multiple layer of jackets if they're like thin enough. Other than that, if they're like too thick, yeah, it's got mobility that it destroys. So it's like a pain in your ass. Like you can't even scratch your own shoulder type thing. It's like wearing one of them like ski suits, snowboarder suits. And then you can't even like put like high knee anymore. And you're not exactly like a full waddle, but like if you try to run or walk, you're kind of like waddling. Because you got like so many layers on. It's ridiculous. Especially if you're somewhere where it's like cold, and you have to wear that. There's no if, and, or but about it. You will die if you don't. Unless you got some retrofit, state-of-the-art gear, no, you will die. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Can't play with that. That cold will bite. Burlington, NC, really? Okay. What, you want me to visit you? You want me to stream it? Do I get pizza for free if I stream it? If I do, I'll be there. My favorite season, winter. Trying to order the best ingredients. Well, what do you want? Yeah, fresh. Make that shit yourself. Fresh. Sample taste it. Go to like Walmart or something. Be like, hey, you want to try this for free? Like sample this. Is it good or bad? Even if you have the money, give them like $5 or something, $10. Like, hey, sample this. Like, here's this flavor, that flavor. Which one you like? And then, like, you know, get numbers that way. And ideas that way. Ingredient-wise. And, like, you know, make the shit yourself. More than likely. But I'm gonna block ban, delete them. Other than that, you're gonna have to find somebody who grows their own shit fresh and all that other stuff. But yeah, I gotta like kill another like 45 minutes till my bus is here. So, and my battery's getting low. So I'm gonna end the stream. I will be streaming later tonight, whether it's dark or light out, or like the brief little bit of light. But either way, I'll be streaming again. So I'll see y'all in the next live. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.